Welcome! You're listening to Pearly, Whirly Stories. Tonight's story is about Snow White, a princess with skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony. It's a gentle tale of kindness, courage, and the magic of friendship. Now find a quiet space, settle in, and let's begin. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. She had skin as white as the purest snow, lips as red as the ripest cherries, and hair as black as the darkest night. Everyone who met her admired not only her beauty, but also her kind and gentle heart. But Snow White's life was not always easy. After her mother passed away, her father remarried a woman who was very proud and vain, the Queen. This queen cared deeply for her own beauty and possessed a magical mirror that she would ask almost every day. "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" And for many years, the mirror answered, "You, my queen, are the fairest." But one day, when Snow White was still young and full of hope, the mirror told the queen something different. "Snow White is the fairest of them all." The queen's face darkened with envy, and she made a plan to get rid of Snow White. She ordered a huntsman to take Snow White deep into the forest and not to bring her back. But when the huntsman saw Snow White's kind eyes and gentle smile, he could not harm her. Instead, he told her to run and never return. Alone and afraid, Snow White wandered through the forest. The tall trees whispered softly as the wind moved through their branches, and the birds sang gentle songs to comfort her. After how many hours of walking, she came upon a small, cozy cottage. Inside, she found 7 little dwarfs who lived there happily together. They welcomed Snow White with open arms and warm smiles. She stayed with them, helping to clean the cottage, cook meals, and share stories by the fire. Snow White found joy and friendship in this quiet home, far from the troubles of the castle. But the queen was not finished. She discovered Snow White was still alive and decided to visit the cottage herself. Disguised as an old woman, she offered Snow White a beautiful red apple. Snow White took a bite and instantly fell into a deep, deep sleep. The dwarfs were heartbroken. They placed her gently in a glass coffin, guarding her with love and hope. Days passed, and the forest seemed to hold its breath. And then one day, a prince riding through the forest saw Snow White. Moved by her beauty and grace, he leaned down and kissed her softly. The spell was broken, and Snow White's eyes fluttered open. The dwarfs rejoiced, and Snow White and the prince returned to the castle, where they lived happily ever after. And in the heart of the forest, the little cottage remained, a place where kindness and friendship would always bloom. Thank you for listening to tonight's story on Pearly Whirly Stories. I hope it brought a little quiet to your heart. And if you enjoyed it, Don't forget to like, subscribe, or share this with someone who could use a gentle moment. Until next time, sweet dreams and soft nights.